In England and Wales, over 400,000 county court judgments were issued against consumers during the first half of 2016. The total value of these debts was £829 million. Accrington, Lancashire. Stuart McCracken is on the road with colleague Ian Taylor.
Remember that advert? Accrington, Stanley, who are they?
Exactly.
The agents have a writ to collect over £5,000, owed to a business consultancy by Mr. Junaid Arsad.
How much does Mr. Ashad owe today?
£5,344.80.
All right.
As Stuart and Ian arrive at the address, they spot a vehicle parked outside the property.
They say at Leon parked outside.
If Mr. Arsad can't or won't pay, the agents have the right to seize any of his assets, including vehicles, to cover the debt.
Hello?
As the front door is open, Stuart takes the opportunity to make peaceful entry.
Hello? Hello there. We're after Mr. Junaid Ashrad.
He's not here right now.
Are you able to get him on the phone? We're High Court Enforcement Agents.
Sorry?
We're High Court Enforcement Agents. Are you able to get him on the phone?
Is it not possible if you can come back?
Well, we're here now with an active High Court writ, you see, so it is important that you try and get him on the phone.
I will try to put it.
Please, that'd be great, thank you.
He doesn't really live here.
When we get told that the defendant's not here at the moment, we've got a High Court writ to execute, which means that we'll be doing it in their presence or not in their presence. It's entirely up to them. But I'd rather speak to defendants and try and get the matter resolved.
The woman is the debtor's wife. She tries to get her husband on the phone.
Yeah, but can you not call back?
Yeah.
He's not home right.
Well, at the moment, we've got a High Court writ, which means that we will have to take control of goods, you see.
But then a man appears in the hallway.
Hello there, sir. My name's Mr. McCracken. We're High Court Enforcement Agents. We've been instructed to execute a High Court writ for Mr. Junaid Ashrad.
What's going on?
To collect a balance of £5,344.
We haven't received any letters from wherever you come from.
Right.
If I received it, I should get back to you, but we haven't received any letters.
But a letter has been sent.
I don't really live here. My wife, she live here. Well, I haven't, nothing belongs with me.
Right. Do you need to try and raise some funds, sir?
I mean, I haven't got anything.
It appears the debtor, Mr. Arsad, has been in the house the whole time. But as he claims he can't pay, Stuart turns his attention to the car parked outside.
Okay, so who owns the vehicle, sir?
My wife.
Have you got any documents to prove that?
She's got the documents.
Brilliant.
Unless Mr. Arsad's wife provides proof she's the rightful owner of the car and not her husband, the agents have the right to seize it.
The last thing people want is a vehicle being removed. It puts them under immense pressure. Nobody wants to be losing their car. We do want to see cars outside houses because it gives us the leverage that we need to try and get a payment.
But then, Mr. Arsad's brother-in-law arrives at the address.
Hello there, sir.
Yeah, boss. You know she's got disabled children.
Right. Okay.
What is it regarding?
We're here, sir, with an active High Court writ. So the enforcement is at this address. So in the eyes of the High Court, everything belongs to you until proven otherwise.
While Mr. Arsad's wife and brother-in-law look for proof that she owns the car, Ian goes outside to clamp it.
Anything, we don't know anything about it.
Yep. That's just insurance. Yeah, anyone can be insured in a vehicle. We need to see sale or receipt.
I'm trying to look. He doesn't even drive, he doesn't have a license.
I haven't got the license, it's not my car.
So
It's my wife's car.
Yep, but we need to see some documentation, as I've already said. So I'm going to give you 30 minutes to try and either A, raise funds, or B, I'll be ringing recovery. Okay, so use this time wisely. The balance is £5,344.
When we do our job, all the time we hear the goods don't belong to him, but because we've got a High Court writ for that address, it's up to them to prove to us the goods don't belong to the defendant. And if they can't do that, then that's when we start taking control of goods.
We need to see a sales receipt for that vehicle.
But logbooks are no good.
The High Court will not accept a logbook.
Right, but it's my sister's car though, so how does that work out now?
Right, how did you pay for it? Did you pay cash?
I give her the car.
It's a stalemate. But then Stewart spots a bunch of keys.
Just going to do a mileage check on the vehicle, mate.
Also, you took my keys.
And ramps up the pressure.
We've managed to get hold of the keys that were hanging up, so I'm just going to do a quick vehicle check before we're in recovery for it to be removed.
But Stewart's actions haven't gone unnoticed.
Pal, I don't want you to take a key off that because it's my sister's. She's
Key at the moment, so it's been seized.
She's got disabled children.
Yeah, but at the
You've
moment,
come
so
to
the
deal
car's
with
been
him.
seized.
You've not come to. She's got
Yeah,
disabled
but we need to see
children.
some documentation
She takes
for
him
that.
to hospital.
Let go. Let go now.
No.
Let go now.
The man tries to take the keys from Stewart.
Let go now.
That's my sister.
Yeah, let go now.
You picked him up. I don't
Yeah.
need to let go.
You do.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
Listen, man, you don't.
Get your hands off me now. Where's your
No, I've got him on my key.
Right.
I've not got my hands.
Remove your hand now.
got
Or
my
I'll
hands
phone the
on
police and be removed.
instructions.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me.
I'm not touching
Do not
you.
touch me.
I'm not touching you.
Your hand is
I've
touching
got
me.
my
Get off me
touching my
now.
keys.
Get off me now.
I'm touching the keys.
Get off me now. All of a sudden, you've got a family member that arrives that just throws the whole picture out the window, really. You've then got a secondary battle to deal with by calming down other people in the family. I won't say it a third time, sir.
I'm touching the keys.
Yeah? At the moment, the car's been seized, sir.
I've got two disabled kids. Please give me
Get your hand off me now.
She's got
Get your hand off me
disabled
now.
children.
Get your hand off me now.
Do you not understand what I'm saying? She's
Yeah,
got
I know
two disabled
exactly what you're saying, but get your hand off me now.
We don't know anything about it.
Thank you.
This routine job has taken an unpredictable turn. With tensions rising, will Stewart and Ian be able to resolve this case peacefully? High Court enforcement agents Stuart McCracken and colleague Ian Taylor were in Accrington, Lancashire, to recover a debt of over £5,000.
Hello? We're after Mr. Junaid Ashrad.
The debtor, Mr. Arsad, claimed he had no means to pay the debt.
Nothing belongs with me.
Right.
I haven't got anything.
The agents seized a car parked outside the house.
Who owns the vehicle, sir?
My wife.
Have you got any documents to prove that?
Then Mr. Arsad's brother-in-law arrived at the scene.
That's my sister.
Yeah, let go now.
You picked him up. I don't
Yeah.
need to let go.
You do.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
And the situation became volatile.
She's got
Get your hand off me
disabled
now.
children.
Get your hand off me now.
Do you not understand what I'm saying? She's
Yeah,
got
I know
two disabled
exactly what you're saying, but get your hand off me now.
We don't know anything about it.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Now, as Stuart and Ian try to get the debt recovery back on track, the debtor's brother-in-law decides to shut the door on the agents and block the exit.
That's all I'm doing. You need to leave that
I'm
door
here
open.
for my sister who's got
Yeah,
disabled
you need to
children.
leave that door
No, I'm not
open.
gonna leave
You
it
are.
open.
Right, phone the police, Ian.
You
Yeah,
call the police.
Yeah, will do. I'll call them now. It's false imprisonment. You need to open the door
It's
now.
not possible. She's
Of
got
course it is.
disabled
Of course it
children.
is.
Do you not care?
False imprisonment, mate. On 999 it. Open the door.
When somebody tries to lock the door on us, it shows that they're trying to control the situation. We think, right, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. The problem that we've got is it's false imprisonment. It's a legal issue then. We then have to think on our feet and think about the security of ourselves and the people around us.
Open the door.
Oh,
Open the door now.
My sister-
I need immediate police assistance, please. Yeah.
Stuart's call to the police forces the brother-in-law to back down.
Leave that door open. Thank you. No problem. Thanks very much. Right, the door's open. We would need police assistance for breach of the peace.
A few minutes later, the police arrive on the scene.
Morning, officers. Thank you very much for your time. We're falsely imprisoned. When they realise we're phoning the police, they've opened the door and let us back out again.
How many is? Two of you?
There's me at the moment and my colleague in the hallway at the moment, but it seemed to calm down. So when I phoned the police, I said, "Look, we don't need you now because I don't want to be wasting police time." You sure?
Yeah, of course.
Brilliant.
With the police present, the family finally starts to cooperate with the agents.
Sorry, I'm not being rude or out.
No, it's fine.
I'm just doing
I
it
know-
for my sister.
You've got to do what you got to do, mate. I
I
understand that.
She's got disabled children. This debt thing, that's what
No, I understand.
she's working on it. She said, can she get about an hour?
It's at the moment we can give it till 11 o'clock, so that's 25 past 10.
She should have this one.
All right.
But while Mr. Arsad's wife tries to raise some funds, the defendant comes up with a surprising offer.
Can we give you not money and anything worth of 5,000, 6,000?
What do you mean?
It's like gold or something.
Mr. Assad is offering to settle the debt with the family jewellery.
I've never taken gold before. It'd be a first. Oh, don't take the car. It's not worth anything. There's loads of gold up there.
The family's prized possessions are at risk, but for the agents, seizing jewellery is not a straightforward job.
When we're offered gold, we don't know how much it's going to be worth, we don't know how much it's going to get. Plus, if we do remove goods, there's storage fees and auction charges, so we'd rather deal with a payment there and then.
She's in tears in there.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not happy.
With Mr. Assad's wife upset in the back room, his brother-in-law makes the agents an offer on his sister's behalf.
She can pay you half, no problem. She can sort 2,340 out.
Yeah.
I've got that, I can sort it out for her. But then what?
Needs to be the remaining balance, mate. It needs to be the full balance. That's why we're here. That's why we've got an active high court.
Because only got 2,200 pounds.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah, but you've also admitted to us there's gold in the house.
So we can take control of that as well.
Mr. Assad's brother-in-law leaves to try and raise the funds.
As a High Court enforcement agent, we're there on behalf of somebody else who couldn't get the money from the defendant, so our response is always the same, and that's we're here to take control of goods unless you can make payments. It's as simple as that.
Minutes later, Mr. Assad's brother-in-law returns to the property
Well, I'll count that out now.
and makes a cash payment in full.
46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So that's 500. So that's $5,000 now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 344 quid. Yep, there's your receipt. I'll give you my business card now. Don't take the clamp off, mate.
With payment made, Ian takes the clamp off the car and the case is resolved.
Paid in full in cash, £5,345. It just shows you if you start applying a bit of a pressure, which we did, money starts coming from somewhere. Great result.
Facing the unexpected is part of the job for High Court enforcement agents. But sometimes, what they find behind closed doors is simply heartbreaking. As Stewart and Vic found out, in one of the most emotionally challenging cases of their careers.
Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll.
The agents are in Liverpool to evict a family of 4. The landlord claims he hasn't received any rent from them for months.
People don't pay the rent, then they've got to be evicted.
But there's a complication.
From what we can read in the notes, one of the occupants is classed as vulnerable.
It's a child, I believe.
Is it a child?
47, 49. There you go.
The landlord's son is there to meet them.
We believe there's a vulnerable child.
Yes.
What do you know the more history about that?
He's on a ventilator.
Right.
So he has a pipe. He's got a mobile machine. He's got oxygen.
Yeah.
All day he said he can move. He can travel. He's
Okay.
good to go.
Right.
But they're playing the game. He can't move. He's too disabled to do it. That's why they're not getting out of the house.
We'll give it a knock and see if they're open first.
Right, okay.
Although Stewart and Vic now know there is an ill child inside the house, the writ gives them no choice but to evict the family today.
Oh, here we go. Can you come to the door, please?
The agents are met by a member of an overnight care team.
There's a baby on a ventilator here.
yeah.
I need to put that child in a place of safety. Can you please give me an hour?
We can do that. That's
Who
not a
are you,
problem.
by the way?
We're High Court enforcement agents. We're here now to take over the property.
Right,
Okay, we've got a right of
understand that.
possession for the property.
You're not going to throw them in the street?
Yeah, that's we don't throw anyone out on the street. But what we're here to do today is take possession of the property. So we'll be changing locks and they will be evicted today.
You're going to give us an hour to sort this
Of course we will. Yeah, of course.
Do you want me to come in and talk, Mr. Pell?
Please don't enter this.
No.
No, don't.
We realised something was wrong when we knew that there was a care worker that was working there day and night. I mean, it's very unusual for that situation to happen.
A few minutes later, the care worker's shift ends and she leaves the house.
It's on a ventilator, on life support machine.
Yeah.
Well, I understand that, but...
But what? But what?
It's a delicate situation. Stewart wants to explain the process carefully to the family.
We'll try and give you as much time as possible, because I know it's not the best situation at all. Right. So the best thing for you to do now is pack like an overnight bag, something like that. You can come back and get your stuff, simply just change the locks. Okay? So it's a horrible situation. I understand that.
He knows we've got an ill baby.
Yeah.
He knows the situation. He knows we're waiting on the house.
Yeah.
He was just pissed off because we couldn't get out by the time he wanted us to. There's nothing I can do. What if we decide that we can't go?
In the nicest possible way.
Yeah.
You will be leaving today.
It was a very sensitive situation. Unfortunately, we still have to do the enforcement. It was just going to be a very different eviction for us all on that day, and on a personal level as well, because most of us are family men.
An hour after they first arrived, the agents go back to the house.
Are we able to come in?
Do you have to? We're sorting stuff out.
We would have to come in. Like I said, we're not going to be intruding, we're simply just going to come in and have a chat, that's all. When we did get into the house, there's nothing that prepared us for what we were about to see. I'll never ever forget that job, to be honest. Oh yeah, you're alright, just pass the souls there.
Yeah, we're just part of the old Hay team that manage Riley's care.
Yeah. Sorry mate, keep out your way, it's alright.
Riley is nearly 2 and needs round-the-clock medical care. He can't breathe on his own and is on constant life support. He lives here with his father Mark, mother Claire and big brother Callum.
I can remember walking in and didn't expect it, because there was a lot of machines around him. It looked like a hospital in a way, but it was just someone's living room.
There was like 5 different computers, 12 different tubes, 6 tubs of oxygen. This lad's life was hooked up to the mains.
He's a beautiful boy, isn't he?
Yeah, lucky to have him. We found out on a 20-week scan that he had a heart problem because his heart was back to front, and it's in the centre of his chest.
Oh, right.
Because he's got one small lung, so obviously it hasn't pushed it to where it should have been. Because his heart, when they're 8 weeks old in the womb, your heart's meant to do a 360 degrees turn.
Right.
And his has only done half. When he was born, he didn't think he was going to live. He has to have a ventilator to help him breathe.
What does the doctor say long term in that?
Hopefully he'll be off it by the time between the age of now and 10. He can go up to the age of 10.
He was such a happy boy. Not a care in the world. He's just one of those kids that goes straight into your heart without doing anything. In a situation like that, you do realize how blessed we are. Emotional, very emotional, to be honest with you.
Despite Riley's condition, the agents must carry out the eviction today. But rehousing a little boy like Riley isn't going to be easy.
He needs plug sockets to run his life support equipment off. That needs testing and safety testing. All that takes about 2 or 3 weeks to set up.
Yeah, well,
You're not going to be able to get that in emergency accommodation.
Riley spent the first 16 months of his life in hospital and only came home 6 months ago. Mark stopped work to look after him and fell behind with the rent.
You have to change all his tapes, change his tubing, medications every so many hours. That is our job.
It's our job.
He's our life.
Can't have a job, basically. He is our job.
You can't leave him because if that pipe comes off, it's life-threatening.
There's always a reason why people don't pay the rent, and in this case, it was just so shocking. You don't really know people's stories or people's lives, but they're on it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their lives are completely turned upside down.
These circumstances are unlike any Stewart has ever faced.
We have to wait for an ambulance to take him into hospital because we can't go anywhere else with him.
He can't go anywhere else apart from back in hospital, but that could set him back.
He can stay at home. He doesn't have to go into hospital, but now he has to go into hospital, which is wrong.
Moving Riley into hospital means that his brother Callum has to stay somewhere else.
And it split the family up because we've got one child living somewhere else and we've got another child in put back in hospital.
And we've got nowhere to go.
We had to contact Alder Hay, try and make sure that he's got the system for the night, the bed for the night, wait for the ambulances, get the social workers in to make sure that everything was okay. Usually in possessions, it's us working against the family, where in this case it was purely 100% working with the family.
It's now 2 o'clock, and Riley's ambulance arrives. His care team has to make sure they take all of his medication and life-saving equipment, as the locks will be changed as soon as they leave.
2 vents, yeah. 2 suction machines, yeah. 1 SATS monitor, yeah. 1 handheld SATS monitor.
In the bag.
Okay, meds.
All his meds are in a bag. What happens now then?
You just need to arrange with us, and we can arrange with the landlord when you need to come back and collect the rest of your things. All your stuff will be safe and secure, okay?
I'm sorry, baby. Good job you don't know.
6 hours after they first arrived, the eviction is complete.
I was completely shocked. I'd never seen anything like that. It really did open my eyes and made me realise that this is more than just a possession. This is somebody's life that we're dealing with. And this wasn't just a normal family. They'd given up everything to look after the kids, and they'd fallen on hard times.
I think it touched all our hearts. I'll remember it for a long time. I will definitely remember it.
Stewart and Vic dealt with a heart-wrenching situation. But in Paul and Steve's next case, a tricky eviction.
She's upset the whole block. The noise is horrendous.
Takes a shocking turn.
They've said it's terminal.
Right.
And I've lived till 60, so...
In Britain, nearly 1.5 million tenants who claim housing benefit rent from private landlords. But over the past 4 years, the number of landlords willing to let their property to benefit claimants has more than halved, as they're considered to be more likely to fall into arrears. High Court enforcement agents Paul Bohill and Steve Pinner have 40 years' experience between them, seizing property and collecting debts. Today they're in Essex to carry out an eviction.
Defendant's name is Lynn Coughlin. All we're looking to get back is the property.
The tenant, Lynn Coughlin, is several months in rent arrears. The landlord has been trying to evict her for 5 months. The agents have been warned to expect a hostile reaction.
The office has informed us that the gentleman in the property could be volatile.
Who is not the tenant?
He's not the tenant, no. She is the tenant, but he could be volatile. So we have to tread even more carefully today.
The landlord is on site to meet them.
Good morning, sir. Steve Pinner. Sorry we're a little late, and I understand that it's been a bit of a drag for you as well, the whole process.
Yes, we actually started the eviction action in October.
Can we just ask you to sit by for a little while
I'll
we'll...
stay out. I don't want to aggravate the situation.
Okay, we'll come out and find you in a little while. Yeah, no problem.
Right, cheers.
Thank you.
This eviction is going to need all of Paul and Steve's experience.
We never know what we're going to find behind a closed door. What starts out as a straightforward repossession in a perfectly normal, quiet domestic situation can turn into something which gives us a window onto the real world. There's just anything can happen once we're inside.
Hello?
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
What's it?
High Court enforcement.
What are you looking for?
Looking for Lynn Coughlin.
She's not here.
Can you open the door then, sir? Because we have a writ to repossess the property.
The door's still open.
It's on a chain. Could you open the door, please, sir? I have to gain access. Pull the crops, cut the chain.
The man inside claims that the tenant isn't there and is refusing to cooperate. Steve decides to force entry, something the writ allows them to do.
You couldn't find a bigger pair, could you? These aren't going to work.
The landlord said just push the door in.
Yeah, you know me, I don't like to break things. We need a smaller pair for that.
The cutters are too big, so Steve has no option but to force the door himself.
Good morning, sir. Ah! OK. Where is she?
Yeah, she's ill, big man.
Whereabouts? Where is she? Would she like to come and talk to us because we need... She needs to leave the property today.
Yeah, come big man. Yeah, man, she wants to speak to you.
The man isn't hostile, after all. But then the eviction takes another unexpected twist. The tenant, Lynn, is lying in her bed.
Hello.
I've offered to pay. I owe him 5 months at £200 a month.
We're not concerned about collecting money. It's now been changed to the High Court.
So?
It means that we're here today to carry out the eviction. It's a serious issue. We make...
Why won't he just tell me what I owe him?
I don't know. Sorry to catch you on a bad day.
So I can't get out.
The tenant, she was actually in bed. So that was the first response, is this is a really terrible situation. If we've got an eviction and we find that the people involved have got a major illness, it would have an immediate effect on the way that we deal with it. So we'd be far, far more sympathetic.
Despite Lynn's circumstances, Paul and Steve are duty-bound to enforce the writ.
The important thing is this, is that you've got to leave today.
I've got to leave today. What
Yeah.
about my furniture?
That's okay, you can make an arrangement with the landlord to come back and to collect your furniture. We normally allow an hour, but you need a couple of hours to get your overnight kit together. We're making an immediate allowance for the fact that you're not very well.
Yeah, so I've got 2 hours.
The agents leave Lynn to get herself ready and take a look around the flat.
Good morning.
They find Lynn's friend, Compton, in the kitchen.
This is Paul, my colleague.
Hello.
I'm Steve.
Oh, hello, Steve. My name's Compton.
If you can help them, they need to get stuff together to last them a couple of days. Clothes, medication, identification.
It's a lot of medication. But you know
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
real. That's why
Yeah.
I'm here, to try and help clear up this
Yeah.
chaos.
We'll wait outside.
Compton steps in to help her friend pack.
You've got to get up
No, just get a bag, because I need to pack some clothes.
Yeah, sure.
Paul wants to find out more about Lynn's situation.
You're on lots of medication, I take it.
Morphine.
Or is that liquid morphine?
Patches at the moment. I won't
Patches.
take that. I took the liquid, but I was so zonked out.
We are genuinely concerned.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry the way
They
that
said
things
it's
are.
terminal.
Right.
So I had mother CAT scans, I've got lesions now, and my
Yeah.
voice is going.
But it's so
crazy.
different to find somebody who can
My
talk
mum was
about it.
56 when she died. My dad was 36 of cancer.
Yeah.
I've never met my grandparents, so it's hereditary, genetic. So I was half expecting it anyway. And I've lived till 60, so...
Lynn claims she used to have a good relationship with her landlord.
I was here for 3 years. My rent was always on time. He was fine. He used to come in here every Thursday, cut the grass, have a coffee. And then one day, his attitude changed. It's a shock, to be honest, because this is now giving me the push to get out of this shithole and blow it up.
But Lynn's landlord has a very different version of events.
She's upset the whole block. Parties, music, loud music. Tenant's been texting me at midnight, 12:30. The noise is horrendous. Yeah. The lady opposite, she's given notice, she's moving out, she's had enough.
How much does she owe you?
Oh, God.
Much, roughly?
Several thousand.
There's always two sides to a story. When we get to a job, we meet the landlord outside most of the time. He tells us this, and this. We gain access, talk to the tenant. They tell us a totally different story. At the end of the day, the court has decided that in this case, the landlord is right. So unfortunately, the tenant has lost the argument. They have to leave.
Despite the rights or wrongs of the dispute, Lynn must leave the house today. but Paul is concerned about her welfare.
If you ring the council now, you could actually get them pre-warned.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Compton.
Because of your condition, it may well be that they will give you immediate emergency accommodation. I do feel sorry for tenants in some circumstances, and although we would never show the emotions that we feel, it does have an effect on us. I'm still obliged to carry out the eviction, but I've got a conflict of emotions, if you like.
Lynn calls the council's homeless officer.
I'm currently away from my desk. Please leave me a brief message, telephone number, your name, and I'll get back to you.
Oh, hello there. My name is Lynn Coughlin. I've got the High Court Enforcement Officer here. I've got an hour to leave the property. I need to know what to do. I'm coming down to the council offices. Could you call me back, please? Thank you.
I'll wait outside.
All right then.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I often worry about the people that we've evicted because I actually feel that there's a growing army of people out there who can't direct their own lives and that there's nobody out there who's actually helping them. And the problem is huge. I mean, it's just beyond my comprehension and I worry about it every day. I really do.
After packing her essentials, Lynn is ready to leave her flat.
Do you want to lean on me? I don't want you to fall down the stairs.
Yeah, I normally go that. No, I was going to go slow.
Take care, Lynn.
All right, yeah, I'll give you a call and let you know what's what.
Please.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. Bye. Okay, so thanks for waiting.
The eviction is complete and the landlord has his house back.
I feel sorry for her. She isn't very well, but she has been the worst tenant we have ever had.
Right.
I can honestly say that.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
You're welcome, sir. Good luck.
She obviously is ill. She can barely walk, but in the event it's gone very smoothly. So another job well done.
The agent's experience allowed them to deal with an extraordinary situation, but sometimes what they find can put them in real danger. As Paul and Steve found out when a straightforward job turned into a scene from a heist movie.
Being a High Court enforcement agent is potentially one of the most dangerous jobs that you could ever go into. There is not one person upon whose door we knock will ever be pleased to see us. What we don't expect so regularly is the fact that people will resort to actually covering up what could be quite a serious crime. And it does happen, and it's happened to us.
Paul and Steve are evicting tenants from a flat in Docklands, East London. The rent hasn't been paid for 7 months. So the pair also have authority to seize goods to cover rent arrears of £8,500.
It all started out as a general run-of-the-mill repossession of a flat. But always in the back of your mind, when you walk up to somebody's front door, you never know what's behind it. Could be a nice little old lady, could be a man standing there with a shotgun. So you have to be really, really careful.
Accompanied by the landlord, the team enters the flat with the front door key.
Hello? Hello? There's a laptop. Bedroom there.
With no one at home, it looks like it could be a smooth repossession. The agents start a routine search of the property.
As it gets, really. When we go into an eviction, we have the right to search every room in the property. This is done in case there are other people which were not immediately visible to us when we came in. If anybody has been up to something, in a search like this, we're bound to uncover it.
Paul and Steve now turn their attention to any household goods they can seize to cover the outstanding debt.
There's shoes and bits and bods. The wardrobe's full of clothes.
It's all good quality clothes, isn't it, Armani? And... So is all this yours?
This is all mine, except the laptop and the TV as well. This stuff isn't mine.
Which is now.
We've got another door here. Well, that one's locked. So do you have a key for that one?
No, that looks new. Well, we have a locksmith. The flat's in better repair than I expected, because I was assuming the worst. I'm a bit surprised by that lock on the door.
It's clear the laptops and TV won't cover the £8,500 rent arrears. But there may be more valuables behind the locked door. The locksmith forces the door open. Immediately, the agents spot a black suitcase.
Do you reckon that is?
Is it heavy?
Yeah. Very heavy. A curious case.
We opened it. Inside that was another case, wrapped in black plastic. So that makes you even more curious. So we opened that and there was a box in there which had purposely been built, strapped and screwed together. Obviously, you can get inquisitive even further now. Just run. I don't want to touch that. I think you better call the old Bill.
Paul and Steve have stumbled across what could be millions of dollars. They must act quickly before whoever is responsible for the stash comes back. High Court enforcement agents Paul Bowhill and Steve Pinner were in London's Docklands to carry out an eviction.
Hello?
All seemed straightforward until they discovered a mysterious case. And when they decided to investigate, they found that it was crammed full of high-denomination dollar bills.
I don't want to touch that. I think you better call the old Bill.
In a matter of seconds, Paul and Steve's discovery has put them in danger.
When I opened the case, the first thing that came to mind was don't touch it. It suddenly dawns on you the level of criminality to get to that point was extremely high. Whoever had this money made or stolen won't be happy the fact that I've opened it and found it.
There must be $1 million there. I know this is an obvious thing to say, but it is obviously a crime scene. Don't touch anything fingerprint-wise.
Now the agents need to act fast. Steve calls the police.
Yeah, I wonder if you can. I'm High Court enforcement. I've just gained access to a property, and within the property is a box full of dollar bills. So I'd be grateful if someone could get here a bit lively. I would say there was $8.5 million there of mixed denomination.
We've come across money, but not that amount of money. I mean, this was a huge amount of money. It could be the proceeds of a bank robbery or something like that, or it could be a scam. It could be counterfeit money.
The police have promised to attend, but Paul and Steve have no idea how long they'll have to wait.
The back of your mind's clicking all the time. What if these people come back now? We have no idea who they are or what they are, and there's $8 million sitting in the room with us.
10 minutes later, the lift bell sounds. Paul and Steve's worst fears have come true. A tenant has returned before the police.
Hi there. Just to let you know, we're High Court enforcement and we've repossessed the property today. And everything in it.
I'm not the main tenant. I'm just a student.
Okay, well, what I'm going to say to you is now that you're not allowed into the property at all. If you want to take that up with us, you can talk to the police.
Can I be allowed to get my books and all?
Nothing at all just yet.
The man claims he knows nothing about the money, but he starts to make some calls.
Can you just keep an eye on the entrance?
They've taken over the apartment.
The agents have no idea who the tenant is calling and who might turn up next. Steve calls the police again.
I'd like someone here sooner rather than later. The circumstances have changed. The tenants have arrived back and we need your boys here.
Unsure if he is actually connected to the money, Paul and Steve need to detain the man any way they can.
I'm a student. Do you want to see my ID and all that? I need to go to school today.
So what is
going to stop that?
Can I stop you there?
Paul is a former CID officer. His police training kicks in.
You're not going to school today. You're going nowhere. You're effectively under arrest as of now. We said that we would need him to stay with us, and he indicated that he just wanted to collect his stuff and go, at which point we were faced with potential dangers. But he's quite a big lad, mind, but if it had kicked off, it could have gone quite badly. No phone calls either.
Despite Steve's second call to them, the police still haven't arrived.
It was really important that the police made an attempt to get to us really quickly for the simple reason anybody could have turned up. 1 minute it's a normal job, the next minute it's like a scene in a film. We wear stab vests for a reason. Some people may think it's over the top, but we only have one life.
"40 minutes after the original phone call,
Good morning.
the police finally arrive on the scene.
This is Paul, my colleague. Gained possession, room's empty, this one was extra locked. Parcel in the suitcase, opened it, that's it.
These are his phones.
Okay.
His colleague is desperately trying to call him. He's probably made about 30 calls in the last 20 minutes.
Are you holding on to that, are you?
Yeah.
Right, no issue. Just keep your hands out your pocket for the time being, okay?
Right, young man, what's the score with that cash in there, mate?
What?
What's the score with the money in that box?
That is not my room. If you ask them, it's locked when they came.
You're saying that you don't know anything of it?
Yeah.
That is your premises, yeah?
Yeah, but I don't get in his room, innit? I don't get that.
It's a crime scene now, mate. If everyone could just move back for us out the front door.
The police need to interrogate the tenant further, so they arrest him. But Paul and Steve still haven't recovered the £8,500 debt.
It later transpired the guy who was the tenant of the flat, the missing person, to my knowledge, has never been found. But the money was taken by the police into custody and was eventually handed over to agents from the American Embassy, who then identified it as counterfeit money. An ordinary job turned into quite a spectacular job.